You are now listening to Between Us Girls, the podcast, where we discuss life's fuckeries and then some over wine.
Hey, welcome to our show. This is Michelle
Danielle
and Sharonda,
and this is
Between Us Girls.
And you can always find us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher Radio. And on Facebook at Between Us Girls, the podcast. Instagram, Between Us Girls Podcast. On Twitter at Girl Talk NY.
and if you would like to contribute to our fabulous show in a financial manner, we would appreciate it if you went to www.patreon.com/
You gotta write that time,
girl. That was a shoulder roll with it.
You gotta write that time.
/ Between Us Girls.
/ Backstroke. Tighten up on your backstroke.
What?
Okay. Before Danielle gets disgusted.
Da 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 da.
All right. So this week we are going to be talking about a very interesting set of topics. First, we're going to discuss Evelyn Lozada. Very, very serious chain of events that have happened recently.
Very serious.
With dear Evelyn. And then also we're going to talk about some pre-wedding etiquette. You know, is it cool to live together? Should you shack up? Should you not? La, la, la. Before we do that, I want to say what's up to the fan of the week for the week. Miss Amanda Jeans.
Woo, woo, woo.
Amanda is somebody that I've known for a long time. I went to high school with her, Tomball High School, class of 2001.
Shout out.
She actually has a brand awareness and marketing company called Quiet Cougar. She's a really cool girl, and she supports us and shares our content. So thank you, Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. You're so appreciated. Sharonda, what are we sipping on?
May I help you?
Yes, I'd like to know what we sipping on.
Okay, so cool story. I was running late today.
Cool ass fucking shit.
Cool story. Bitch, I'm not done.
Okay.
Pause your fucking comments for the end, okay? So we're totally drinking gas station wine today. Because this shit came from a fucking gas station literally down the street. However, it is called Winter Blend by the famed brand Barefoot.
That sounds
Super
exactly
fucking
like some shit out of
Listen,
Chevron.
super fucking classy, okay? I'm such a fucking lady. This actually is a limited edition seasonal collection.
Fuck yeah.
Limited edition gas store wine.
From last winter.
Winter is here, bitch.
It's fixing to be fucking winter again.
First of all,
Somebody finally bought that bitch.
For my Game of Thrones fans.
And how about it had dust on the bottle?
okay, fuck you. It did not.
Okay.
Bitch, there was no dust on
Okay.
this bottle. You're a fucking full of shit.
You're right.
I mean, first of all,
But this bitch does have snowflakes on it, though. I'm not gonna lie. I want a Christmas tree right now.
I mean,
But
it's August. School's fixing to start. The shit is called Winter Blend. We can't deny the fact that it's probably been there for a while. It's cool. It
Bitch.
tastes good.
you have to adopt a wine bottle. I mean,
outside,
there's so
right?
many wine bottles that, that collect
You
dust
do
every
have
year.
to adopt a wine bottle.
And send it to us.
Send it to us.
Please.
Go to our website, www.betweenusgirls.com. Send us an email. We'll come pick it up.
Right. And
No.
I mean, like, don't you want to be a part of the solution? Don't you want
Don't
to
be
help
part of the problem.
the lonely wine bottles that are out there
Exactly.
Collecting dust.
stuck at Chevron,
It's so
Exxon,
sad.
This was bitch. I'm classy. I went to Texaco. Fuck
stuck
you.
at the Handy Mart
For 10
Whatever.
cents a day.
for 10 cents a day. You can support
These
a
hoes
wine
ain't
bottle.
shit. These hoes ain't
Okay,
shit.
I'm sorry. Finish the bottle.
Anyway, it's only 13.5% alcohol.
That's not bad.
However,
That's some legit
Bitch,
shit.
I'm giving y'all snowflakes in August, okay? You will appreciate this shit and you will fucking respect it and you're going to drink the wine, okay?
Almost made Christmas in July.
Good day.
Very close.
It is hot as hell outside.
It's
Over
on
the
purgatory
ground
outside. I wanted to
lies a
cool us
mantle
off.
of white.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
You was looking out.
I was.
I mean, it's
like,
cool.
Low key, though, I was.
Looking
It actually tastes good. It's a little bit chilled. It's a nice blend.
We're
Snowflakes.
gonna reserve it though to the
Yeah.
end. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't give it away yet.
Watch. I'm going to be saying all this shit, and at the end, I'm be like, I'm giving it a chill. All right, but Danielle's right. So we will rate the wine based on appearance, aroma, body, finish, and taste. And we'll rate the wine from 1 to 5 in each of those categories. Then we'll add our scores together at the end to see how it fares.
Ooh.
The cumulative score is supposed to be 75, so we'll see.
No, it's 25.
So what are we doing?
We're going to average it.
You
we
done
talked
changed the
about this.
shit?
Sorry.
On me?
Yeah, we did.
We did. We averaged it. We talked
So
about
y'all talked about this in y'all's other chat, but didn't discuss it with me.
No,
What the
remember,
fuck's an
remember when I
other
said
chat?
I don't do this math, and she was you
But
wasn't
how did it get to? Okay, that's fine. Is there a vintage on there? But no, because it's a blend.
No, it's a blend.
blend. Yeah, it's a blend.
All right, well, fuck y'all. Let's move on. So, all right, so we're gonna talk about Evelyn Lozada. For those of y'all who don't know who she is, I got a little backstory for y'all. She's a Sagittarius.
Well,
She's a reality TV star who is on Basketball Wives. Once she was in a 10-year relationship with an NBA baller named Antoine Walker. That's how she ended up on that show.
Twan.
She does have a 24-year-old daughter from another relationship. And here's how you might remember old Evelyn. She had a brief marriage to Chad Johnson, also known as Ocho Cinco. That marriage was dissolved after only 41 days due to a domestic dispute that took place in a car in the driveway.
Via a headbutt.
Evelyn, yes, headbutting was involved. Evelyn found a receipt for condoms in his car. And that was in 2012. So the following year, Evelyn started a relationship with Major League Baseball player Carl Crawford. And in 2014, she gave birth to his young seed,
You know, I did
Carl
not know she had
Leo
a baby.
Crawford. Yeah, she
Leo.
did. He's 3, well, almost 4 now. Carl proposed to Evelyn with a $1.4 million ring that weighed in at 14.5 carats.
Wait, I'm sorry. When did they meet? In 2014, you said?
No, they met in 2013.
2013. Okay.
They had the baby in 2014,
Oh,
and I think
right.
he proposed probably around that time.
Okay.
Anyway, comes out that this past February, Carl was caught in some infidelity shit, and that's why they split. So now they've officially called off the wedding. Of course, we still don't know who actually called up the wedding, but Evelyn is saying that she's not going to give that ring back. So is she wrong or no?
Fuck you, you cheated. No. Next.
I mean, that's a lot of money, though.
So is that the reason why there's an issue with her giving the ring back, because it cost so much money? So if the ring was like $1,000,
Yeah, I mean, he
it would be
probably
like,
wouldn't
oh,
care
you
about
can
that.
keep it. I don't care about it.
That's
I'll take-
$1.4 million.
But if you spent $1.4 million, you have that as discretionary income. So you can take the L on that and that'd be fine.
Yeah, but if you're a
discretionary.
man, I imagine your ego won't allow you to just be like, it's okay, she could just have it.
But if you have $1.4 million in discretionary,
But
Income.
I
Disposable
imagine
income. That's
if you are a
disposable.
man
That's
and you feel affronted, your ego will not allow you to give that
does he
away.
want the ring back? Because I don't know.
Yeah, because here's the thing, though. Like, bro, you fucked up. You cheated. You don't get the fucking ring back. Now, if she was a hoe and she cheated, then yeah, like, run me that ring and the finger that it's on. Like, fuck you.
Give me your
But-
whole motherfucking
Give me your
hand.
whole-
I don't give a fuck.
Bitch, give me that left arm. Fuck what you talking about. Run me the arm. But, I mean, fuck him. No, he's not entitled to shit. Because, first of all, when you put this on my finger, you put it on my finger with the promise to marry me. Now, you have fucked up said promise because your bitch ass was doing what the fuck you were doing. So, guess what? My ring, my finger, goodbye.
Danielle, what was that you heard that he was doing?
Well, one thing, first of all, we don't even really know if that's why they broke up, because there have been conflicting reports. One is saying that he cheated. Another was saying that he came to the conclusion that if they were to divorce,
he would lose everything.
then he would lose all of his money, and he would have to split his income with her.
So he don't know how to read.
So he didn't.
Just guess so he don't know how to read.
Because there are these things that they have out there called prenuptial agreements.
I think that
Well,
was on the prenup.
I don't
Wasn't
know.
it?
I have no
lose
idea.
all my money.
I have no idea if he. I don't know anything about a prenup. That's first of all.
But see, the type of person who doesn't want to get married because they feel like they might lose half or all of their money is the type of motherfucker who would be like, I want my ring back because I'm finna go sell it.
You petty bitch, you don't get it back.
So
Fuck
my
you.
thing is, if there was this say infidelity or whatever, because so there's been reports that he was having parties at his house, and he was bringing bitches to the. You gonna bend it over right
I'm
here?
sorry, I just started twerking. I just got into
You
home
just like a party. It's like, oh shit, I gotta twerk.
I gotta twerk. What the fuck? Slap my own ass. Fuck that. I don't know what happened.
But so, like, supposedly he was having these parties, and he was bringing these strippers in, and he was paying these strippers $2,500 per night, and bringing them in two days in a row, and then if they was doing other stuff, he was giving them more money. So it was like no
Other
thing.
stuff like
Oh, so you was fucking.
like sucking.
Oh, if you
and
fucking, you get.
So it's like it was no big deal for some of these girls to be making like $10,000 in a weekend.
But your
Bitch.
dignity.
In one weekend.
Oh,
Let me get on Kanye's
you're like, there is no
plan.
dignity when money is involved.
I mean, not really. Like,
I'm like
the fuck?
legit mad that I didn't know he lived in Houston, and I ain't found no pole yet.
Does he
Like-
live? No, he doesn't live in Houston, does he?
Yes, he did. I read somewhere today that he lives in Houston and she lives in Arizona.
Bitch, let me go eat this grass outside. Fuck that. I'm starving myself.
I like fuck this shit. Like I need to go. Like Drake said in that goddamn song. I walk in, all these bitches find a pole.
Bitch, get in your place. Know your
Get to
position.
work looking ass.
Oh shit! I'm about to like Google like how to fucking twerk right now.
I'm trying to tell you, bitch. I'm
How to
finna
walk
eat
in
some-
clear shoes.
I'm trying to tell you. How do I walk on a 17-inch heel, sir?
Right.
The fuck?
How exactly do I make my ass cheeks go up and down while I
Let me-
stay still?
Art of mastering a right cheek, a left cheek. The trilogy.
The trilogy. Yes. Right cheek, left cheek, the trilogy. Yes.
They got to come together at some point. Fuck that. Bitch, I'm finna develop bulimia. Fuck that. I'm getting off. Where's Dr. Miami? Let me get on his Snapchat. Let me message him.
Man, it's just like it's really unbelievable when you think about it. You know the amount of money that he was putting into this. But if supposedly she left him in February, right?
Yeah, that's what they're
And then
saying.
but this is not coming out until now in August.
Well, then,
I don't
it
know.
might have been that they were supposedly going to work through it, and he probably was fucking somebody else again. So that's probably why
Yeah, we
now
don't have
it's
all the
like,
details. Yeah.
fuck it, I'm sick of this shit, I'm done. Or maybe he was like, I'm tired of trying, I don't want to do this anymore.
So I'm just wondering, like, if so say he was
If so
afraid.
say.
If he so
That's my
say
favorite thing to
This
say.
episode is brought to you by Shreveport.
shut up. If he so say like
Louisiana.
didn't want to marry her on the premise that she would take all of his money.
Mm-hmm.
So if she knew about these other bitches and was still going to go through with the marriage though,
Yeah, she probably was going to divorce him and take all his money.
and take all his fucking money.
But
Which
what if
I wouldn't be
you're-
mad at that.
I
strategy.
would have gooned the fuck out of him.
it
Oh,
ain't-
honey, your dinner's. Are you on the way? Okay, no, I'll just lay here and wait for you to get here.
Like
Okay.
real talk.
right.
That happened to my uncle.
Oh, really?
Oh, real talk. My uncle, he was fucking his realtor.
Okay.
And his fiance at the time, she found out about it. And she went ahead and married him. Like, it was nothing going on with it.
That's a smart
And, like,
bitch.
maybe 2 months into the marriage, she divorced him and took the house. He had bought this, like...
That's a
it's-
smart
That
bitch.
is very hilarious.
It was like 200, like from the fucking realtor that sold them the motherfucking house. They stayed in a gated community. It was like $250,000 house that they stayed in, and she ended up getting that house from them, and he still had to pay the mortgage.
Looking
so
for the
did
problem.
he have to go stay with his bitch?
I'm
No,
look-
he's a minister now. Like he got
Of
the
course
church
he
house.
is. Of course. He said, how the fuck can I find me somewhere to stay and not have to pay for it?
but
I
a
know.
free
They bought a house under the church.
It
is
is
what he
good
bitch.
that I have become
Yeah,
a
but-
man of the church.
But like I would not if Evelyn was going to do that, like I wouldn't have been mad at that strategy at all.
No,
no.
she don't deserve that shit.
No.
All right, so but what do you guys think should be done with an engagement ring in a regular situation? Do you think that the woman should always give it back?
like I just said, like, it depends on who fucked it up. Like, if you're on some, like, if the woman is like, oh, I'm on some cold feet shit. Oh, I'm not done hoeing. Oh, shit, Charles just called me. You know, I love that nigga. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, bitch, give the ring back because you're trifling. But honestly, the ring is a gift from him, like I said, with the promise to marry you. And if he fucks that up, bitch, you gave this to me. Did you or did you not put it on my finger?
I don't give a fuck who gave who the ring. Like, it's mine now.
I spend it. I'm riding around and I'm getting it.
I own it. It's mine. I own it.
Well, the only reason I'm saying that is because there have been times where people have actually went to court. I read about a case in California where the chick actually called the wedding off, and the guy was like, I want my fucking ring back. I think it was like maybe like $1 million like that he spent. Like, these are regular people though. Like, you know.
But like, why would you spend? See, that's my question. Like, you can get a nice ring at the $5 sale.
Bitch,
Like,
shut
Okay,
up.
first of all, this bitch at the $5 sale.
No, man.
Dear,
So
future,
why the fuck?
Nice $5 sale. Don't go there.
dear future husband of Michelle.
Oh my God, stop being so cheap.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So you like your finger to turn green? Okay.
Okay,
Anyway,
No,
Exactly.
I'm not being serious about that much.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, you can find a really nice ring for a reasonable price. I'm talking about like right at like $1,500.
But see, when your income bracket is
Danielle.
different,
Are you okay? You're like, bitch, why you so cheap?
she almost fainted.
Because my logic is, I would rather spend that money on the house
Yeah,
or going into the house.
That's fine.
Because I'm gonna need that brand new KitchenAid mixer.
That's
I'ma
like-
need
That's
that
cool.
love.
That's
But
like
when
separate
you're
from the house, though.
when
Like-
your income bracket is totally different, like you think differently.
First of all, your
That's-
husband is gonna live next door,
This is true.
so you need to be thinking about how you can save and
Yes,
cut some
Bob,
corners
we're
too.
looking for you
Because you
by
want
the
him to
way.
pay for 2 houses. Like, you gonna pay my
I pay
mortgage
for my
and
house,
yours. You gonna
like-
pay for your. But how y'all gonna? Never mind. They yelling. I'm gonna get married. Okay.
Can I
Continue,
finish my
Sharonda.
thought?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay. Anyway, point is, dude paid like, let's say $1 million, whatever, for the ring, and she was just like, no, I fucking want to keep the ring. And the judge, they went to court behind the shit because it cost so much money, whatever the case may be. And he ended up ordering the bitch to give him the ring back. But I know she's the one that called it off. And the judge basically said, like, you called this off, you have to give the ring back. And
I feel like this story makes me feel like people care more about jewelry than their own kids. Like, they won't even go to child support court to fight that hard for some shit. They're like, I want my goddamn ring back, though.
But people with that kind of money that's like not a worry of theirs, I don't think. Or you mean just in life, period?
Period.
Well,
Because, I mean, even if you don't spend that much money, we know that how men feel about their pockets. It don't matter if he makes $50,000 a year or $6 million. You're stealing from me. I want it back. That's always the thing.
I don't know.
I don't
about-
think
I don't
that.
know about
I
all
do.
that.
I don't think that.
I do.
No, because it's like the more money that you have, the less that you care about. Like, I don't want to say less you care about how you spend it, but
I feel like it's the principle for them, though.
I mean, it may be the principle, but it's like you're not. I mean, you're attached to it, but you're not so attached because it's like, you know, I
Yeah.
got it. You know what I mean?
But that's why I said I don't think it's because of the money itself, really. It's the principle of this bitch is trying to get over on me.
But the principal, bitch, you gave it to me. Fuck you. Like, I don't understand. I'm not.
It's like you trying to get you trying to use me in this manner, but I don't give a fuck because I got this shit and I can buy 3 of you bitches.
But that's your
Right.
logic. You know, you don't have a penis. So for you, like,
If I
your,
had a
your
penis,
ego
that's
is
how
not damaged.
She might have one.
You know what
You
I
don't
mean?
know.
Y'all know how sensitive the male ego is. Come
It
on
is.
now.
I will say it is sensitive, but do you think that somebody that's out at home that just got the engagement broke off because they're out here fucking every bitch, like, you think the one thing they care about is like the ring? Like, I don't think that's even.
It's not about the ring. It's on principle.
It's
This
about-
bitch is not about to keep this shit that I paid for because we not finna be together.
I can see that.
I understand. What
I can see it, but it's still at the same time like
I just don't think that's the case.
I don't fucking want you no more. So bye, bitch.
Right.
It of course it depends on which
Fuck
party
over
is
me if you want to, bitch. You
is
ain't
holding
holding shit
on.
back. You give it to me, it's mine. Fuck.
I mean,
you.
that's just like with people who don't have money. It depends on which party is holding on. If it's the man that's holding on the animosity and the anger, he's going to be like, I want my shit back. You know?
So like, okay, while we talking about the ring, so do I got to give every motherfucking thing back?
Right.
Like,
those tennis shoes. No. The other ones. Yeah, no. Yeah, those. Give me those back, bitch.
Like,
and the jogging suit. The fuck?
Remember that fucking purse I bought you? Bitch. Go to your closet and grab that for me.
Invoice for that trip we went on. You remember that shit? Like,
you sent me an invoice? I need
like for real.
The flight. The motherfucking hotel room.
Exactly.
You know what? Let me fucking invoice
them
you.
2 meals I bought your ass while we was out there.
Exactly.
Fuck that shit. I want that.
So how far does this shit go? Like, you want the ring? What?
No,
what
I
does this
think,
shit stop?
I think it's just because the ring symbolizes this future that's going to happen. And then when it doesn't, it's like, fuck that future. Bitch, I want my shit back. And then, you know, there are men who will take back a ring and then give it to another bitch.
That has happened before, but I wish the fuck you would try to come take something off my motherfucking finger. Like, bitch, come get it.
And that's why motherfuckers end up in court.
Hey, that's cool. Let's go, bitch. Okay. And you're the one that fucking cheat. I'm going to win.
All right, so let's move on to the next topic. Because I see Sharonda, her face is red. She's a little bit warm.
It's the wine. It's the wine. Whatever. Anyway.
So, shacking up. Do you think shacking up ruins the hopes of marriage? Now, I'll say I don't think it ruins the hopes of marriage. Because I think if you're going to get married, living together will take you there.
Yes,
if you're not going to get married, then you won't get married.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter if, or let's say if you don't live together, you're not compatible, you're not good for each other, you're going to get married and get divorced. So what is the difference? You might as well live together first. That way you don't waste your money on going to court and shit.
Listen, you want to save some money on court? This is what you do. I mean, no, I feel like, especially anybody who's like habitually single, like you need to live with somebody for a minute. Because
your husband gonna live next door.
I
don't know.
Because shit fucking changes when you live under the same
I will
roof.
agree with that.
I mean, I so harshly mean those words right now. Like, it is so fucking different. Like, it's so different.
You know, the one time
like,
that
not the same different.
not the same different. Like, it's different, but not the same. Like,
not the same different.
And she's so sincere. That's what's so sad about it. She just looked at me like, I'm serious. It's different. Okay.
Not the same.
Not the same different. Yeah. Okay. Good.
But no, like I lived with somebody before, and I will say that it does change.
Was that in this decade?
It was not in this decade.
Mind your business.
Right?
Michelle.
But yeah, so it does change your view of them. Like if they do something that you don't like everything about that person is just
fucking annoying.
Not annoying. What's the word I'm looking for? Like expounded upon, I guess, or whatever. Like
exacerbated.
Like,
all the bad and the good.
Like everything is just like you just see everything so vividly. So it's like,
okay, this bitch is trying to be nice. You end up look at you over there just breathing the way you breathing.
You over there looking like you're supposed to be look.
Why the fuck you blinking like that?
Because like you don't
like
see.
You fucking get agitated. Fuck that.
You don't. Well, because you don't see like when you go over to somebody's house, you see the shit that you see how it looks.
The presentable side of
right.
them,
You
though.
don't see when it's all fucked up.
You sure
whatever,
the
right.
fuck
But you know
don't.
what? That's why you should let a motherfucker see your shit when it's fucked up.
Who the fuck you is?
This me.
Yeah. Say, look.
No, stand in your shit.
Hairballs be in the motherfucking corner, okay?
I ain't got no dog. Look, I don't got no dog, but I don't know why the fuck they there, but they there.
Sometimes a bitch don't dust, okay?
Right. I got these dust bunnies.
Shit, sometimes cereal be on the motherfucking floor in the kitchen. And what?
And you don't even eat cereal.
And I don't even have no cereal. I don't know how to fucking got there.
Right. And it's going to get under your feet when you walk in there.
But I really think, just like we talked about, this was like probably one of our first or second episodes. Remember we were saying that if you see the real person,
bitch, take it, write a note.
You know, like, he's not as clean as maybe as you are, or she is a grumpy grouch, or all he want to do is watch sports, or whatever the case may be.
That shit is there. Pay a fucking attention. Red flag, bitch. Like, but stop. Here's my thing. Like, stop fronting. Like Michelle said, like, be who the fuck you are. Like, live in your filth. Like, if you got 1,000
Live in your
Dr.
filth.
Pepper cans around, like, live
So
in your
go
filth.
ahead and be a hoarder.
Be a hoarder.
No, yeah, but because motherfucker, if that's what you are, be what the fuck you are. Don't try to put on no front for me because bitch, we live together and you start hoarding, bitch.
I'm
We
gonna be
gonna
like,
fight.
what the fuck is this shit?
What is
I didn't know you was a hoarder. And then you're
Exactly.
like, but I always been a hoarder. But then I
Bitch,
came over to
where?
your house and it was fucking clean. Well, that's because I stuffed everything up
In
under
the
the fucking
closet.
bed. Yes. Don't do that shit.
Where them 17 cats been all this time?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I got this back porch. See?
Oh my god, the whole screened in, cats everywhere. No,
fucking shit like this. Like, no, fuck that.
no, and I catch myself trying to straighten up sometimes, and I'm like, you know what?
Be who the fuck you are. Like, I'm
not.
so serious. And I've never been the person that's like, oh my God, let me clean up because Roger's coming over. Fuck that dude. Like, this is what the fuck. But
I do that.
I've never been like a
You know what though? I'm like that too
dirty
because
person.
my mom, and not that I'm dirty, just that my mom has always been like, oh, we're having company. Let's make sure that
straighten
it's
up.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
legit.
Absolutely.
But at some point, when you don't really have a lot of time to straighten up weekly, because I like to straighten up weekly. That
I
way
do
you don't
too.
have to do that when people come over.
I do
But
too.
when you don't have time to do that, people start coming over and you're like, well, it ain't enough time
I know it's 9
to
blankets on the
straighten
floor.
this bitch up.
If you done been in my house twice, like fuck you, like real talk.
Yeah, but you're different because see, Danielle won't even put on pants
Sure
for
won't.
you because fuck you. Who are you?
And then if you look at her like, why can I see your ass? She's like, bitch, this
it
is my
jiggles.
shit.
Because it's there. You in my motherfucking house.
enjoy the way it jiggles this way,
my
okay?
shit.
Enjoy that.
This my shit.
No, I was raised that way too, but what I'm saying is like you're not I mean people that like go out of their way like, oh God, such and such is coming over. It's in a day or so. Let me just really clean this bitch and get it like front presentable. Like, bitch, stop fronting. Like, if you nasty, be nasty. So I fucking know. So I don't fuck with your nasty ass. That's what I'm saying.
I
Okay.
think most people want to be clean. I mean, I feel like
Yeah,
most
but
people want to be clean.
somehow sitting on the fucking couch gets in your way, huh? Fuck that.
I mean,
Sorry.
I think most motherfuckers want to be clean.
Sorry.
Okay,
anyway.
but like, to the topic though. I think that if you do live with a person for an extended period of time, like it does sort of like ward off, wanting to get married because you're already living together and you're already living as if you're married. You're splitting bills, you're splitting chores, you're going to pick up the kids. Like you're doing everything that you would do if you were married. So it's like, why do I need this piece of paper?
Right. And I think a lot of women, though, kind of do the shacking thing because they're like, well, if we live together, we'll for sure get married. But most men are thinking, but shit, why the fuck we need to change anything?
Right.
Like you said. So that's
Why buy the
that's
cow
kind
when you
of
get the milk for free?
right. And that's where
Right.
the disconnect is because the woman's like, okay, so we're here now. Like, let's do the next step. And he's like, but what next step? Because we don't need that.
Right. What are you talking about?
Because you just fold my drawers. Like, you just did that.
Right.
So, like, I don't really need to marry you because why? So that brings me to the next point, which is, should certain acts be reserved for marriage? Not necessarily doing laundry, but like anal sex and stuff like that.
First
I
of
mean,
all,
why?
No to the back door. Just say no.
Oh,
You are
this
such
pre-
a fucking
this
life
pretentious
prude.
bitch. Yes, she's
She's like,
so.
oh, fuck. What do you, put a dick in my
Are
mouth?
you
In my
sweating
mouth?
on me? What the fuck
What?
is this?
Oh my god.
Fuck her. Anyway,
I'm sorry, take off our clothes together?
No, bottoms only. Bottoms only.
What?
No.
You're gonna want her.
Can you not breathe in my face? No, I don't kiss.
I mean, why are you here? Like
Right.
seriously.
You want me to do what?
See,
oh my
You just
God.
pay my bills.
and go down on her.
Danielle's like, for real though, I
And
don't
go
even
down
have a
on-
And go
vaginal
down on
opening.
Go down on
her.
me.
But please don't ask her to go down on you because in the same breath she will say no, but you can go down on me.
But did y'all see that today? This is Danielle, the girl that said she didn't have a vaginal opening. And somebody was like, she's probably fucking lying, so she don't have to fuck her boyfriend. But she said she doesn't have a vaginal opening, and she had a GoFundMe to have surgery.
Okay, so you're calling me the motherfucking bitch with no vaginal opening? Like,
That's her
So
like,
how
is that
much-
what we doing? I didn't want to have sex.
So how much did you collect today, Danielle? Yeah, you're good money, bitch.
you know what? I can't even believe this conversation right now. I'm so offended.
I don't think that should be anything should be reserved for marriage, bitch. If you feel like doing it, like I'm the wrong person to ask.
I'm so like me. I'm not mixing anything financial. Like you're not getting on my motherfucking bank account.
Like I don't have a bank account.
Okay, I don't know. I get cash checks.
She didn't even want to get a bank account with me. She was like, well,
ooh, shit about that. Like, nigga, it's getting real hot in here. Like, oh my God. So,
I was just imagining your face at the bank. You're like, can we do it? Like, can we?
Let's talk about our options right now. But like, I'm not doing anything financial. Like, I don't want to mix that up because like when I leave you, like it's just be that much
so
cleaner of
fucking
a cut.
negative.
Like
that is the most negative thing I've ever heard. It's because when I leave you, not if I.
I mean, it's pretty much inevitable, but
and that is why you will live next door to your husband because you're like, there's no sense in us pretending like we're going to be here.
But you know that's ideal for me, though, right?
Because you're also not going to continue to be married.
But that would be like a dream. Like I would be like in hog heaven.
Because I'm not gonna. I
would be in hog heaven to live next door to somebody. I don't have to share my whole space with you. Oh my God! Like. Even if we lived in the same house, like if we had 2 floors and you was on the 1 floor and I was on the bottom floor, like you on top floor or whatever, like that would be like so great. Like, why do we need to sleep together?
No vaginal opening. All right, so
how much money did you make today on your fucking GoFundMe page? Like,
I wish that was my shit though, but whatever.
You can always lie and say you don't have a vaginal opening.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I should make one.
You should be like, I only have 1 foot.
And
I'm trying to raise money.
And I want to walk.
I want to walk. I'm trying to run a marathon.
Don't mind those pictures of me all over Facebook, though, with 2 feet. That's not mine.
That was back in the day. Back in the day, meaning 10 minutes ago.
Before the sawing accident.
I want to run a 5K. My dream in life is to run a 5K. I'm going to need money so I can buy a fake foot.
Right.
And this hip. Like,
the hip.
Yeah, all of that.
Oh my God.
This
anyway,
is so stupid.
Financial, yes, I agree with that. Like, I'm not about to be mixing up financial anything with you. Like, fuck you. No, that's. I mean, the question sounded more sexual to me, and that's why I'm like, you asking the wrong person.
I think it is sexual, but I think they're.
If I want you to stick it between my toes, like we doing that
tonight.
I don't give a fuck.
Come on, daddy. Come on. Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So
you would have to have like a really thin dick to do that. But anyway, I digress.
Hey.
So
or a wide ass toe opening. Okay.
Or missing a toe.
I got a wide. Hey, baby, my toe.
I have a GoFundMe. Some of my toes is missing. I want to run a 5K.
I'm missing my middle toe. So
I need another toe.
It's my dream.
Off with that 1 and that 3, like this.
I'm not gonna fucking play with you. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like there are certain things that maybe should be reserved for marriage, but not necessarily sexual things.
Well, you said anal, bitch, so
it's on the paper, man.
Okay, well that's fine, but that's what the fuck
I'm
you
not
said,
doing anal.
and I was responding.
You're not doing
that.
shit, so no one is
Nobody's
surprised.
talking to you.
Danielle's like, all I did was raise my leg up a little bit, and it was good.
And I fluff my pillow,
yeah,
and then it feels good, and then I go to sleep. Good night.
She's like, effort? What?
What is that?
I don't sweat.
Can you lock my door?
All I do is raise my leg up a little bit, and I'm good.
Oh, real talk though.
Yeah.
Can you lock my bottom lock when you leave out of my house?
Oh, and don't even get up to let him out.
I have so done that.
Like I said, I know. I said,
so done that.
yes, bitch, girl, please.
I mean, you can let yourself out, right?
Right.
So something that might be reserved for marriage would be like me getting up to let you out and lock the door
Yeah,
behind you.
exactly.
So you can go next door to your house.
Right.
The fuck out of
If I
here.
walk you out, like
I care.
we're married.
We're married. Because at this point, I'm in the bed.
I'm in the bed. Like I'm already here. Like I can't get up. I don't know what you want me to do.
Oh
Like,
my God, I cannot. I just can't. Because the neighbor's dog's been loose, so I want to make sure you make it next door to your home safely, husband. The fuck?
I don't know why y'all hate on my
Nobody's
desire.
hating.
Like,
It's not nobody's hating.
I
We're just
feel
gonna
like
find you a nice old man that's really close to kicking the bucket. Maybe
oh my God, I could live out my Anna
short,
Nicole.
a small amount of
She's
dementia.
so outrageous.
setting in, and then he just leaves you all his money.
Like
Oh my
Jay Howard
God.
Marshall.
Let's touch and agree on that.
This bitch ain't shit.
Oh my God, I feel like we should pray on it.
I feel like you got moist low key when I said that.
Oh my God, I
It's
did.
like I did. Yes. All by myself. I did that. See?
Oh my God, that sounds so amazing.
And
Well,
then she would pay for like high dollar male prostitutes to come in and raise up her leg and lay back.
And all she does is be like, I just raised up
And
my
she
leg
like,
just a little
you know
bit.
what that means, Billy?
And it was so good. All right, so how did you
Lock
guys
the
like
door.
this wine, though?
I am buzzed.
I am too. It's like
That's all I got on
very
this one.
molasses.
It has blackberry jam in it, yeah.
I know. But it just,
One of the things that never change.
yeah, that's what that tastes like to me.
You gotta keep pushing on the subtle rate of the tone. It's gonna be some heartache and pain.
So we just go keep on. Huh?
Look up Sunday morning.
Just not gonna
That
stop.
year's husband in the front. Okay. It was
Y'all,
all right.
Michelle can really sing though. While y'all bullshit, we laugh, but she can really sing. So fuck all y'all who don't like it.
Thank you, Sharonda.
Okay.
Okay, fuck you too.
Okay.
Oh.
So, yeah, because she was talking to your ass.
Oh my
All right, so somebody score first for me because I don't understand the new scoring.
So the scoring
It's
is
not new.
still
It's
the
the same.
same.
But
We just divided by 3, and the total score for the wine will
you
only
remember
be 25.
like in 4th grade when you learn how to do like averaging?
uh-uh.
So you add a group of numbers together, and then you divide that final product by however many numbers you added together. So we, let's say, got 25 from you, 25 from Danielle, 25 from Sharonda. You add those up, then you divide them by 3.
Okay, but see, what I see here is cumulative high score. I don't see average. So that's why I didn't understand. So you can keep talking to me like I'm fucking basic. But what you need to do
Bitch,
is-
I said averaging. You said no, so I proceeded to explain it to your special education ass.
I was
Okay,
being
so
facetious.
I give this wine a. What was the categories again?
Oh my God, dog. All right, aroma,
We've only been doing
appearance.
this for like 50 episodes.
Right.
Quit now. This is my last time.
Daniel's like, I don't know, I forget. It's been a whole fucking year. All right. Appearance, aroma. What does it
Clarity.
look like? What does it smell like?
Clarity.
Body, finish, and taste.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so I give it because it's a little lacking on the taste side,
It's from fucking Handy Mart.
but I
First of all, bitch, you judgmental bitch. Okay, corner store wine.
It's from goddamn
needs
Stop and
love
Go.
too.
stop and go.
It's from Circle K.
Yeah, so I give it a 15.
Okay. Sharon, what about you?
I will go with I'll give it a 20.
Okay.
Only because the aftertaste is like not great, and it was aerated by the fucking way. So I feel like we got full. Okay, I don't know what the fuck it was. I think Danielle's trying to imitate Michelle. Any fucking way. It was aerated the whole 9 yards, but it's just the aftertaste is kind of alcoholish. So I'm not
I
here
don't
for
really
that.
get an alcoholish aftertaste.
No, like rubbing alcohol,
Like rubbing?
like that.
It is very strong.
That
I wonder what
weird-
kind of grapes are in there.
Yeah,
But you know what? It's for the winter. Maybe they're expecting you to have it with like a cake or something
pumpkin
heavy,
pie
or
yeah,
to kind of
pecan
offset some
pie.
of that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think it was okay. I'm going to give it a 20 also.
See, boom.
Okay. So the score is 18. I used my calculator to average our scores.
Okay, so this wine gets
18
an 18
out of a possible 25.
Yes.
Cool.
So not bad.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
Okay, well, thanks for listening in. To those of you who are listening
And shit, yeah.
in. Don't forget to head over to our website, www.betweenusgirlspodcast.com/episodes. So you can check out all the episodes.
Do that shit.
Head over to iTunes, leave us a review. We love that shit. Okay. Make sure you comment on how beautiful and stunning Daniela is while she raises up one leg and says, and it was so good. With her lazy and bad
Lock
ass.
the door on your way out. Thanks.
I think that's about it, though, huh? Okay.
Bye.
Oh my god. This special education is.
Thank you for joining us on Between Us Girls. But don't keep it a secret. Listen and share with everyone you know. See you next week.